Hi guys, this is the Get to Know Your Witches tag. Like I said, I wanted to do something a little different, a little fun, and it's a little bit telling too, so buckle in. It's 15 questions, and it can get deep if you really go into some of these subjects. So, let me get a sip. All right. First question. Does your sun sign properly portray you? Yes. I am an Aries, and I am very much all fire. Quick-tempered, low patience, snap judgments. Normally I'm right. Yeah. Very, very much so. Although I have some other traits, like in my little chart, that are also extremely accurate. Because I'm a Aries, Virgo, Leo. No, I'm an Aries, Leo, Virgo. And when you break it down in my chart, totally makes sense. Extremely so, unfortunately. All right, next, number 2. What songs bring you the most magical vibes? Well, I'm going to split this into songs and artists, and they're a little bit varied. So it depends on the mood, obviously. And I am not a country fan, but I love Patsy Cline, and I don't know if she's considered a country singer. I can't remember how they categorized her. I know she's classic. But Patsy Cline, Post Malone, I told y'all it was weird. Bon Iver, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Sisters of Mercy, Bauhaus. Lots of, I mean, it's back and forth. Bone Thugs and Harmony, Ludacris back in the day, Method Man, Run DMC. It's very moody. Like, it depends on the day, it depends on how I'm feeling, and it really depends on what I'm doing and what energy I'm trying to create. And those are all go from tearful to cheerful to nostalgic, and then want to beat somebody's ass in there. So it's all over the place. The next one, number 3. Which of your deities, guides, or ancestors is the most sarcastic with you? I have Hecate, and Hecate all the way is a sarcastic mama. Santissima is not sarcastic as much as she's just very blunt. Where Hecate is blunt, but like the eyebrow goes up, hand on hip, like, "Are really? We're doing this? You didn't learn anything?" So I would say Hecate. Biggest witchy mess up or misinterpretation. I misinterpret my personal readings a lot because it involves me, and we have issues facing the truth sometimes. So instead of a 3-card pull, it'll be a 9-card pull to get what you've come up as your own answer in your brain, totally ignoring what's in the cards. Yeah, I do that to myself all the time. My workings have never really gone awry, because I believe if my intention is out there, so that even though getting to the result might not match up what I had in mind or my thought process when doing it, the end result's always been right on point. So I can't really say I've had any huge mess ups in that department. Would you write a book on your craft? Yes, and it would be hilarious. Very hilarious. And one of these days I might. 5 things that someone would use to summon you with. This one I didn't even write the answer down to because I really don't know. I don't know. A cat. A bat. That's 2. Sandalwood incense. Oh, shoot. Smoky quartz. That's... I need one more. And a turtle. I love turtles. I have my old turtles everywhere. Very animal themed. Let's see. And obviously, pentagram. And maybe a weird book. Like, I love reading other religious, like Luciferianism and Satanism. I love that stuff. Very into that. Like, if people could get past the fear of opening the book, it's amazing. Let's see. So I got down to number 6. Number 7. If you were a ghost, what place would you haunt? All of them. And I would get my family the worst. I would be so... Okay, so if anybody ever watched Bewitched, I'm telling my age. If y'all ever watched Bewitched, her mother, I think her name was Windora. I can't remember. She would just like pop in and be like, yo, what's up? And be kind of fussy and whimsical. I would be like her in ghost form. Or Lily Monster. One of those two. Because Lily Monster was so sweet and innocent, but then she had that darkness, you know. I just love her. Just love her. Okay, so I'll lose my place. This is 2 pages long. So, funniest way someone's reacted to finding out you're a witch. It wasn't really funny. It was more upsetting. So I've never had any funny ways, but when I came out as a pagan to my mother and stepfather, it's funny now because he just went to his first gathering with my mother. But like when I first came out years ago as a pagan, I went over and I pretty much just told him, and he Catholic. He was not, he could not understand. He wasn't ugly or mean, but he could not understand, like, just why, And then a couple months go by, and I think the next time I either came over or we spoke on the phone or something, he was like, I've really been looking into this, and I totally understand your perspective and their perspective, and it's a lot of good information out there about that, Okay, cool. And like I said, he just went to his first gathering, so that's funny to me, and it's interesting. All right, do you have any superstitions? Yes, I do. If the broom falls, company's coming, and it's only been wrong once or twice. And then 3 crows in a row is a bad omen. I have a lot of them. Some of them are just like, I don't know, salt over your shoulder. But I did something the other night that was the opposite. It was, I can't remember, and I don't know why I did it. It was just like, ugh! And I did it. I have a lot of superstitions, and I do a lot of weird stuff. I try not to sweep people's feet. I try not to do that because in so many different cultures, that's a superstition, either of death or never getting married, never having kids. I try real hard not to sweep people's feet. So yeah, very superstitious. And then let's see, ask that one. What fantasy magic or power would you want if you could pick for yourself? Telekinesis. Definitely. There's another one, but like everybody wants to fly. I feel like that's just so common. And telekinesis. I want telekinesis for sure. Alright, so that was number 10. We got 5 more to go. All right. What is something random on your altar? Most people have an antheme. I have a buck knife. That is kind of odd. And then what y'all are sitting on is cigar boxes and a very sparkly box that holds all my chime candles. That's kind of odd. Everything else I think is pretty normal. I got crystals. I have my goddess and her little stuff, and I have a coffin. I have a puzzle box my husband got me because it has a crescent moon and a sun on it. And then I have another crescent moon box that my son got me. And then I have an owl, cauldron, salt lamp. I mean, I just have normal stuff. Those are the only two things that are really weird. All right. Here's the one that got me. And I'll post her channel in the description. If you could pick another YouTuber to be your genie, who would you pick and why? Missy E, or Miss E. Her name is Missy, but it's Miss E on YouTube, and she is a goth rocker chick. She's huge. She's like 6'1", 6'2", mohawk. She's everything I want to be most of the time, because she's got the height, she's got the build, she's got the hair, she's got her bat tattoos, and I love her personality. She's Canadian. I love her accent. Just, she is, and she's a seamstress, and her little group of friends that are seamstresses, they're called Satan's Seamstresses, and it's hilarious. And I just love her to death. I love her aesthetic. I love her outward appearance, because she doesn't give a shit. She's gonna dress how the hell she wants, and it doesn't matter if it's lace and leather, or if it's spandex and leather, or if it's spandex, lace and leather, and then covered in studs. Like, she doesn't care. Her husband's just the same. Like, they're the cutest freaking couple. I just can't. I love it. And her personality, she's sarcastic and blunt. Totally be my genie. Hands down. I wish she could be my genie right now. Or my guardian angel. Like, I just love her. Alright, if you could become an instant expert in any part of your craft, what and why? Okay? Herbal knowledge. That's what I would pick to be an instant expert in. Because there are so many useful herbs across the world, not just in your backyard. That would take you a lifetime just to learn what's in your region and all the different ways to use it. Like, that just blows my mind. I want to know how to heal like my ancestors did, Native Americans. I want to know how they did stuff like that. I find that so fascinating, and that's exactly what I want to do. Not the only thing I want to do, but like out of all of them, that's it. Let's see. When you die, what do you think? Sorry, number 14. When you die, what do you think will happen to you or your soul? This is a loaded question because I have no actual answer. I know what I believe in personally. I believe in a variation of reincarnation. I also believe that this life is where you level up. You either make it or you don't. You can either level up to the next level or start over again. I'm hoping, probably not gonna, but I'm hoping that I can move to the next level and lead a better life. Better morals, better principles. Just better, just to be a better person than I am currently now. But I believe this life is a test to see if you can make it to that, or if you altogether fail and you have to start over. That's just my opinion. That is question 14. So the last question, question 15, if you've made it, and I've almost kept this under like a minute per question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years spiritually? A lot of growth, a lot of knowledge, a lot more visited places under my belt, a lot more people met, a lot more experiences had, and hopefully sipping a margarita on a beach somewhere in black with a black umbrella. That's just how I want it. Yeah, I want spiritual growth. I want knowledge growth. Like, I just want to be an elevated version of myself in 5 years. I want to be helping people more than I do now. I want to be, you know, have the ability to visit people that I can't visit right now. I just want to be able to do some of the things that I'm not able to do now, along with spiritual growth as a person and in my practice. That's what I want to do. So this was Little Celtic Crows tag, and I saw Blue Knight do it. So Nathan did it a couple days ago, and then I used the links he left to do the questions. So, and I will link Miss E's channel in the description box. And you could also follow her on Instagram at Madam_Absinthe, and then also on Twitter at Madam_Absinthe as well. I guess somebody already had the other name, so for YouTube. She's hilarious. She's not hilarious on purpose. Like, she's not trying to make people funny. She's just a humorous person in general. And she's not a... I don't think she's a witch. I don't think she's a witch. She does a lot of the witch type of stuff, but a lot of people mix goth and witch and Satanism and all that stuff together, so I don't think she's a witch per se, but she does enjoy the aesthetic. Anywho, that's it. I just wanted to knock this out. I thought it was fun, and it really made me think about a few things also. So hopefully you got to the end of the video. If you did, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, say hello, chitty chat. My notebook is coming apart, y'all. You know, drop me a line or two. But I will see y'all in the next one, hopefully sooner than later, and y'all have a good evening, and stay safe, and be well, and be happy, and be blessed, and go about and do witchy things.